Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Sunday, I'll get it, Sunday, September 15th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 38 of 2024, and in my neck of the woods it is currently 76 degrees with a high of 85 and a low of 61. I'm still saying great sleeping weather. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my broadcast. I'm here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, beautiful pictures, and of course, the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always fun. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who will see this broadcast when I download it into their group. Into my group, excuse me. Okay, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. All right. Let's see who's popped in so far. Thomas. Oh, Thomas, you're number one. Maggie. Welcome. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday to one and all. Kitty, hello. Amy, hello. Carmen. All right. Carmen, I sent you your books that you bought from me on PDF. Thank you for your purchase. Okay, so tonight we have our buddy color, which is from Hippie Life Jubilee. I just started up that picture, so we're getting going on that. And then I have another project from a book called Dreamland. And this book was a gift from Carmen. She got it for the group because she thought the images in it are great. She wanted me to color in it, and she thought you guys would enjoy it as well. So, I'm working on that image as well. Oh, Carmen, you said I will try not to sleep tonight, and you are so very welcome. Love to support you in the group. Thank you, Carmen. All right. Then I got, woohoo! An Amazon package. Our group got it. All right. Grumpy Faces Jubilee. So guess what? I'm going to do a quick flip through. Or walk through, whatever you want to call it. Let me break the spine here. So of course I'll get these images up in the coloring catalog, the coloring guide. Let me go ahead and, well, we'll do it this way. All right. So it's book number 118. I am so in love with this book. I think it's the coolest book. Oh, who doesn't love getting mail from Amazon? Hello, Linda. Linda, the three amigos. Uno, dos, tres. Linda, Michelle, Wally. Oh, why did I choose Jubilee? Well, because Jubilee is happy and upbeat, and it's a celebration. Kind of a party type thing. Linda, how come you won't be on long tonight? What's going on, sweetie? Don't you love this? Now, I would say that that is a grumpy elephant, wouldn't you? So Jubilee is celebration, happiness. Granny looks mad. I love the wrinkly faces on here. Yeah, Carmen, yes, it's a celebration of colors. It's a party. Jubilee is a party. I love, love, love these textured faces. Let me make sure that yeah, there we go. Now we're focused. Carmen, I like that comment, a celebration of colors. Now, this one has a nice fur jacket on. That'll give you good texture to work. Oh, hubby loves the snake. Here you go, hubby. I'll show it again. If he liked the snake, he'll probably maybe like the turtle as well. Hi, Lori. Here's a nice little fireplace background. I love this one with the granny smoking the pipe. Excuse me. And I love this octopus. Now, this cover here is a combo that Maggie did of our octopus and our little girl with her hand resting on her face. And look at this one. Love this one. So guys, what do you think so far? Maggie should like this one since she's a mouse person. Puffer fish. I think so, Thomas. So what cracks you up about this book, says Carmen, is that her mom was looking for porcelain dolls that look like us kids, while mine is pouting in a timeout chair and looks very grumpy. So the book made me think of my mom. So thank you for that, ILene. Oh, my pleasure. Okay. All in good fun. So is this a picture of Thomas? If I do this one, we'll call him Thomas. Maggie, would you go ahead and put up the affiliate link for this book? Carmen just purchased this book from me in PDF format. And she also got the hippie book. Love this one. I love that face. Maggie, do me a favor and put that link back up with the name of the book, please. But anyway, there's the link if anybody's interested. Anybody recognize, who is this? Anybody recognize this face? Actually, Carmen, he does have a story in his eyes. Thank you, Maggie. Grumpy Eagle. I'd be grumpy too with all the things going on here in the United States. Anybody recognize? Vincent van Gogh. I absolutely love this picture. I could not resist. So we have what? The Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa aged, and then other pictures. Oh gee, does this one look familiar, guys? That was so much fun putting that together. Here you go. So there's the after picture. There's the before. And I want you guys to take note of all the neat ways you can really enhance a picture. Isn't that cool? All right. Now, the reason I would encourage you in picking up this book is because it's got all the wrinkles in of the older people. Plus, with the face going into grumpy mode, you can see the different shading on here. Love this one. You could really go to town on this sweater with detail. And what I would do, I agree, Thomas, who would be grumpy eating spaghetti and meatballs? I love the details on the hands here. Uh-oh, got a page that's wrong. Well, I'm going to have to fix this book. Oops. Anyway, you can see this, and it's got a really nice bow on here. I love how these two faces look identical. Hold on a second. Oh, you're more cute than that, Thomas? Okay. Good one. I love this picture. Who's going to do this picture for the group? You could have a field day with that shelf. And this is one animal that I would not want to meet when it's grumpy. Isn't that beautiful? Hi, my Linda. Yeah, she does look sad, doesn't she? Now, look at the veins in her, not the veins, but the wrinkles in her neck. Love this frog. Come on, let me get it in focus. My Linda, good to see you. Love, love, love this one. Kitty would love this picture. Okay, and then here's the bonus picture. Yeah, Emily too would love it. Okay, so obviously I need to make a couple corrections in this book, but if you're going to order it, I'll send you a corrected PDF of that one image until I can correct it in the book. Hello, Lori. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, so you've got a good coloring guide on the back. Thank you, guys. And then, of course, you know I'm going to have to use a tissue in a second. There you go. Love that elephant. So, guys, what do you think? Thumbs up? Do you like it? Okay. Excuse me while I use a tissue. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please. Okay. Let's get down to the business of coloring. But first I need to know, guys, how's your day going today? Win, lose, or draw? Kitty, draw. Maggie, draw. Lori, draw. Who else? Come on, let me know. You guys know I always like to make sure you guys are okay. Don't be shy. My Linda says win. I think I win most of the time. Excellent. Sandy, popping in but can't stay, just wanted to say hi. Hi, Sandy. That's sweet. Amy's gonna draw folding clothes. Okay. I'm gonna do the hair. But before I do the hair, I'm gonna do the lips and the eyeshadow. Oh, you like my nails? Yep. Just playing around. I thought you guys maybe would be amused. Linda, you can't describe your days lately. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a light pink on our lips. Linda, you know that we're here for you. And I love it when you come in. Why do you guys think I ask you win, lose, or draw? Okay. Pink. How do I do the little details on my nails? I use a toothpick. And it's really a hoot considering that I'm right-handed, so my fingernails on the right sometimes get a little more wobbly, but they turned out really well. And then I'm going to use a slightly darker red. Seriously, guys, why do you think I ask you how your day is going, win, lose, or draw? It's because I want to know how you're doing, and I want you to know that we're all thinking about you. Okay, slightly darker red. Because I love you guys, that's right. So you don't just sit here like a bump on a log not saying anything. No, that's not it, my Linda. Silly girl. All right, finger blend. Oh, Carmen, I understand. Okay. What's my next step on the lips? Anybody remember? Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Okay, kitty. Flesh color. Just a little bit. Oh, let me see something here. Okay. Now, you guys should know what color I'm going to make the eyelids. Is there really any question about that? Come on, guys, what color? Oh, Thomas, that's great. You had a win today. Saw a couple of your family members. Your sister, your cousin, Lindsay. I don't know what Uppa is. And my grandma, Carol. Guys, what color are hippie eyelashes? Purple with green. Blue. Carmen, you were close. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of skin color above that. And by the way, guys, if you're not guessing because you're afraid you're going to be wrong, please don't do that. Oh, your Uppa is your grandfather. When you were little, you couldn't say grandfather, so you said Uppa, and the name stuck. Gotcha. Okay, if that doesn't look hippie, I don't know what does. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Payne's gray. Now, you'll have to really trust me on this one because, again, it may look like it's not making sense, but it does. Sandy, you went to a hippie festival a few weeks ago. It was so much fun. Cool. Okay. Darker in between hair. Payne's gray. Sandy, tell us about your hippie festival. Now, I want you to notice how using this Payne's Gray really pulls out the hair texture. Depth, dimension, detail. A lot of vendors selling hippie stuff and people walking around dressed like hippies. You were wearing a tie-dye shirt and bought some hippie earrings to match. Cool. Hope you had lots of fun. Okay, other side. Excuse me. Well, Carmen, I don't want to do that. Carmen, that's one of the reasons for this group. When you guys are feeling alone, you can always listen to the broadcast. We are family. Da, 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 da. Hello, Gypsy. Sandy, good night. Sandy, is everything okay? You hope to come back tomorrow night? Now we want to come in with a medium brown. This happens to be a Color 299 called Yam. Take care, Sandy. Now, our hippie girl is going to have lots of streaks in her hair. And I'm going to come back with my Payne's Gray. We're going to blend this. And I'm just using a very, very light touch of my Payne's Gray. And notice that we're going to have that mix of this lighter brown and our Payne's Gray. Finger blend. You can use a paper towel as well if you like. You want something with a little bit of a bumpy texture. Okay, now the other side. Don't get carried away with your lighter brown. This is why you need to follow me. Don't forget to turn your pencil. Okay, my Linda, thank you. Okay, then I'm going to pull in a lighter brown yet. Let me swatch that for you. It's actually a Color Metallic Gold 218, if you have Color. Well, hello, Belle. same light brown. And then I'm going to mosey on up to the top. And blend in that lighter brown. Thomas, that sounds cool. You're getting into your office tomorrow. Okay. Check it out. Finger blend. The neat thing about colored pencil is that it sticks and stays where you put it. That's why sometimes you have a hard time erasing out mistakes. Now, I want you to notice when I'm blending here, I'm going horizontally as well as with the flow of the hair. And this is where you come back with some of your pencils. For example, your Payne's Gray, and blend that in to be softer. No streaks, guys. Okay, Kitty, thank you. Now, I want you to notice that I've kept my darker colors to the left, my lighter colors to the right. Let me grab some water here. And now I'm going to come in with white. And I'm going to highlight a few of these strands. And the way you do that with white, in order to get it to take, is you have to do repeated strokes. Hey, Angela. All right. Notice how I'm popping up near the top here? Again, repetitive strokes for that white to take. And then white up at the top. Finger blend. Okay, other side. I'm not going to put in too much white. I'm just going to highlight a few of these strands. And then of course I've got to peter out that white into the rest of the hair. Who's coloring this with me tonight? Again, it's going to take repeated strokes of white to get that color to take. Okay, and then I'm going to bring a little bit of white on top of our lightest hair. Now, you might not think that it makes much of a difference, but it does. I missed a little bit of color hair here. All right, just below this bump here, my white. And this is a perfect example, guys, of seeing the effect, but not the color itself. In other words, you want to see the result of the white going on there and not the white lines. Okay, one more area where I want to streak a little bit of that white. Yeah, Belle, I decided that I am going to do that. You guys were so funny the other night. How could I not make it, right? Finger blend. Don't forget to put Domino, I'm up here. I'm going to put a little white up here at the very top. Down. Yeah. And now I'm just poking around with my white. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, what do you think? And how is your piece coming out? That's right, Domino is the mascot of our group. It's a she. Okay. Domino's a girl. Okay, down, look out. Okay, now I'm going to take a turquoise water-based marker. And I'm going to very carefully start to color these beads. Now, the reason our turquoise is going to work so well is because it's a very common hippie color. All right, let me make sure I'm focused here. There we go. Now, don't go crazy with your turquoise. And also keep in mind that when you go over your areas more than once, it's going to darken that color. And the other thing you want to make sure that you do when you're poking this in is don't cover up the beads that are the larger beads that are on the strand. Right? Linda, how is Ed doing? Notice that I'm leaving the gaps in the beads. Miss Lori, good night. I'm about to switch pictures. Good night, Lori. Good night, Lori. Good night, Lori. So glad you were with us tonight. So the key to doing the beads is to leaving a gap in between them. And that gap should be done on the necklaces that have the larger beads on them. Okay. Then we have a little turquoise on our earrings here. And then I'm going to pop in one more color of bead because it works so beautifully with the turquoise. And that's our brownish orange. Now, I'm just using orange, and because of the darkness of the paper, of the grayscale underneath, it's turning that the orange color that I want. Everybody see how that orange fits in beautifully with our turquoise? Now, while I'm at it, I'm going to go below the guitar neck and add my turquoise down there. Plus, Carmen, I'm almost ready to go to my next image. Plus, on the left hand wrist, and then we'll come back with the orange in between. Now, I'll come back and detail those later. Let me do this other wrist, and then I'm going to change projects. If you don't have your water-based markers, use your pencil. And I missed a little bit of her skin when I was coloring earlier. I'll take care of that another time as well. Okay, Amy, see you in a little bit. Okay. What do you think? Any questions about what we've done so far? Okay. Next project. This is from Dreamland by Color It. Kathy, this is from Hippie Life Jubilee. Maggie, would you go ahead and pop in that link? Okay. So this is the book that Carmen picked up for us. And last night I was working on the globe. Okay, Maggie, I'll get it to you. Oh, you found it? Okay. I'll send it to you again anyway. And while I'm at it, Moggy, I'm just going to go ahead and pop in the link myself. Oh, Moggy's got it. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little of the darker blue here. Where the Great Lakes should be. And notice how I'm blending out that blue. Into the rest of the ocean. Where is your Bermuda Triangle? It would be right here. It's right in this area here. This is Cuba, this is Jamaica. All right. Finger blend. Then we have the UK, aka England, Scotland, Ireland, I feel like I'm giving a history lesson. Or not history, geography, excuse me. And by the way, guys, Africa is a continent, it is not a country. Hello, Jean. Australia is a country. Jean, welcome to my broadcast. Jean, I have over 11, 12 brands of pencils. I sort my pencils by color, not by brand. So the answer is various. Right now I'm using, what is this, a Star Joy. All right, now notice that I'm bringing my shading down to this point. I'm not going to be shading around this greenery because greenery is not part of the globe. But we need to finish up going around South America here. Well, Jean, I picked my pencils based on what I'm coloring. And or if I have other things I'm going to use like glitter or liquid pearls or anything like that, I introduce it to the group as I'm doing it, based on what I think will look really great. And as far as picking pictures, I pick pictures that I feel will give the most teaching value. I have a master's degree in adult education. And then other times I do pictures based on someone in the group asking me if I'll do it, or, as in the case with this book, Carmen Gates sent the group this book for me to color out of it. Do I find, is paper quality important? Absolutely. Okay, now I'm going to bring my darker blue out a little bit into my ocean here. But I want you to notice that, of course, I'm getting lighter and lighter as I do that. Oh, Jean, you're welcome. Well, if you want to learn about coloring with colored pencils, then start attending my broadcasts. Or watch the broadcast after the fact here on YouTube or in my group on Facebook, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Okay. I'm thinking that looks pretty cool. Now, we need to start coloring our continents. Oh, it's a huge page. Let's see how big these are. Okay, it's not telling me here. Let me measure this. Um, 8.5 inches wide. By 11. Okay. Now, the African continent next to the ocean tends to be a little greener than the inside areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lightish green. Jean, you want to see the front? Maggie, will you go ahead and put the affiliate link to it? "50 original hand-drawn designs." Jean will get you the affiliate link, which means if you use it to purchase, our group gets a few pennies from the sale. Thank you, Maggie. Okay. So I'm going to start with the African continent, and we're going to put some green around the edges. notice the gap right here. Thomas, no, since I supplied the affiliate link, if I supply the affiliate link, you don't need to do your ring-a-ding. Okay, and then I'm going to randomly put some green on the interior. And then, can you guys see where I'm going with this? And then I'm going to come in with a light brown. And I'll make that brown for the rest of the continent. Notice how I'm going over the green in the center. Oh, Jean, just a slight correction. It's not Maggie, it's Moggie, M-O-G-G-I-E. Okay. And then back to our green. Just to lighten the edges. Finger blend. And then I'm going to come in with a darker green. I've got to blend this blue better. Then I'm going to, oh gee, no problem. I won't tell you that you got my name wrong. It's okay. Autocorrect, as Maggie said, will get you every time. All right. Darker green on the edges. Check out the dual green. Oh, gee, no problems. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this darker green right in the center portion here. Now, would you not agree that that would look like a map of Africa? Details, guys, details. Hallelujah. Okay, let's color up some more continents here. Okay. Jean, how did you find this group? Okay, Kathy, good night. Okay, light green. And then I'm going to come in with a dark green. Or a darker green, I should say. Does everybody see the value of what I'm doing? Oh, you know Kitty, so perhaps from her liking it, it wasn't your home feed. Oh, gotcha. Jean, do you have a printer? Okay. Now, Iceland, we'll have a little bit of green. A little bit of the darker green. And then a light blue. Why am I using the light blue? You do have a printer, Jean. Okay. Jean, I always do a buddy color. And the buddy color is from one of my books, and this is the current one that we're working on. It's from my book, Hippie Life's Jubilee. What you need to do is become a member of my Facebook group, and this image is there for free. You can print it out and then start following me while I color this for you and teach it. And of course, you can always catch up. And the whole idea is, if you have questions, of course, you ask your questions. So this is that current project. All right. Why am I adding blue to this continent? Well, thank you, Jean. Maggie, will you please find that image for Jean? Cardstock. Okay. There you go, Jean. You answered the question. I use blue here because we have snow. Yeah, the new breaking news, Maggie, the hippie. Jean, Maggie's going to get you the link to that image. Okay, so there's our darker green. Here's our lighter green. And then I'm going to put a little bit of darker green here in the center. Maggie, paste, just put the link here in the chat. Oh, and that's another way you can do it, Jean. Just do a search for Maggie Russell. Her name is very unique. All right. Dark green. Now, there are some areas in South America that also have some dry brown points. So I'm going to add a little bit of that brown. Somebody tell me why I'm going through all the trouble of coloring all these continents like this. Okay, lighter green. because that's what the earth looks like in real life. That's right. That's part of the answer. All right. Unique details. Because that's what I'm teaching you guys. Details. Every part is important to complete the picture. That's right. And it'll make a much more interesting piece, says Gypsy. And Maggie says, no matter how small. Now, be honest. How many of you would have done this on your picture if you were coloring this? That's right, Carmen. Depth, dimension, detail. Come on, guys. How many of you would have done this if I hadn't showed you? Carmen, you would have just colored them green. Okay. Jean, if you'd had a globe or map in front of you, you would have. Excellent. Maggie, you would have done something similar, if not the same. Kitty, you would have just done green. Okay. I need to add, Maggie, you would have heard me saying details, details, details. Depth, dimension, detail. That's right. Guys, this is why I'm instilling this in you, to do things like this. Okay, I got to add a little desert here in the United States. Check it out. What is the tool I just used? It's an electric eraser. Pry it out of my cold, stiff hands. Okay. I think we have us one gorgeous globe. Jean, thank you. Guys, what's the most important skill to learn in adult coloring? Blending, says Kitty. And what's the definition of a proper blend? When one color, what, seamlessly disappears into the next color. That's right. In other words, I would rather have you have lousy colors and top-notch blending than top-notch colors and lousy blending. Blending, 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 rawhide. You've got to get your blending squared away. Okay. Skin color. Jean, do you see why I'm saying that? Now, notice how I'm using small, teeny tiny circles. Another one for the phrase book. Thomas, your blending is really good. All right. What color is this? Of course you can ask. This is a honey peach from Brush Funner. I don't know what the number is. It's Y39, I think. Hold on. Oh yeah, Y39. It's just a really good color. I like to use it for my base color. That's good, Thomas, that you're trying to remember what I'm teaching you. You're welcome, Jean. Jean, did you also know that you can use eyeshadow? Eyeshadow is terrific for coloring. Now, notice how I repeatedly go over the same areas that I previously colored. Why? Because we want to color in layers. Oh, Jean, perfect. You used it in your mixed media. Yep. Guys, what are you coloring? Since I know you guys don't have this book. Jean, when you do faces, you use gelatos. Perfect. Kitty, you're doing World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. Oh, Maggie, you finished the hippie mouse and you sent it to me. Okay, give me a second. Let me pull out. Maggie finished her hippie mouse. Gee, Maggie, why did I know that that would be one of the first things that you did? Oh, how cute is that? There's Maggie's hippie mouse. Oh, I love the purple glasses. That is so darn cute. Maggie's nickname from her brother is Rat. Those glasses look phenomenal. Oh. Beautiful. I can't get over those glasses. They make me laugh. So, Jean, can you tell we're all crazy people in this group? Okay. One of these days I may break out my gelatos. Now, don't forget, when you lift your pencil, do that little turn so you keep your point as sharp as possible. Guys, Jean just explained that. Scroll up. It looks like a chapstick. It's a bendable, soft, creamy consistency of color that allows you to blend your layer with your fingers, but you have to seal it because it rubs off onto your hands. So you would use something like your Fix Tiff. Okay. I'll break them out one of these days, guys, and color with them. Okay, down her back. Yeah, you can use, well, Jean, I don't recommend Vaseline for blending because the petroleum breaks down the color. I used to use it, but a lot of people who color have moved away from it. You can use isopropyl alcohol. You can use odorless mineral springs. Hi, Brittany. You really don't use that much Vaseline if you do use it. But I don't recommend it. Okay. Let me pull out, and then we have one more skin area. Carmen, are you happy with what I'm doing with this? Okay. Now remember, this is just my base color for the flesh, right? Okay. Now, we've got a little bit of arm peeking through these leaves. Let's see. Guys, who else wants to tell me what you're coloring while I'm teaching you this? Okay. Now we want to get these little tiny areas here where her arm is. See that? And it's in between these leaves. Okay, now take your time. Of course, you'll learn more when I stay on camera. Okay. Let me pull out so you can see the full effect. Jean, no, not really. Sometimes I do go with straight lines. Sometimes in larger areas I do go with circles. Whatever works in that color. For example, right now on the face, this looks a little hit and miss. So I'm going to turn this sideways and go up and down with it. If anyone wants me to color out of Johanna Bosford's new book, purchase it for the group, and I'll do colorings out of it. The way you do that is through gift card. I don't even know how much the new book is. Oh, gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Well, Maggie, I'm so glad you enjoy watching me color. I know people watch this broadcast for relaxation. I happen to have a really good voice for it. Well, Carmen, I really don't think you should buy that book for our group only because you've already bought this one for it. Oh, Michelle, thank you. Okay, guys, I'm done for the evening. Oh, we done good. So we got more done on our hippie lady. Hippie Life Jubilee. I showed you how to do her hair. Jean, I hope you come back. I broadcast every night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, this goes to video in my group if your time zone is different. And then our second piece was courtesy of Carmen. Dreamland. Showed you how to do the globe. I'm starting up on the skin. Okay, guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. Love on each other, that's what we're known for. I hope you learned something. I'll be here tomorrow night, same time, same place. And I have 3 requests. Number 1, hit that like arrow, that like button. We're at number 19. Who can get it up to 20? That's important to me, to get those likes. Number 2, please share this broadcast to your timeline and Facebook. And number 3, if you color anything out of any of my books, would you please share it to other groups that you belong to so they can share in the joy of this broadcast. Okay, guys, take care. Love you. You know I mean that. Have a great rest of the evening. I'm going to go stuff my face. I usually eat my dinner after I broadcast. It just works out for me. Have a great rest of the evening. Take care. Till tomorrow night then. Bye.